I saw the Dark Side of Comedy, and guess who makes appearances in it?
Who?
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
But do you know why?
And you're good in it.
You know why?
No. Well, because you're a comedian.
No, that's not why. That's not why.
Well,
The reason why is because when they were doing the series, right, they were going to do one on Roseanne Dice, and they called me and they go, "We're doing one about you."
Did Judd do that? Judd did this, right?
What? No, Judd didn't do it. It was
wait.
We're doing one about you, whether you're involved or not. We're doing it. And
No.
yeah.
How though?
What do you mean how?
Because the TV episodes are all about these big comics who lost their careers. I'm not wrong. I'm not poking fun. That's what they're about. And your career's not lost. So why would they make one about you?
Maybe they
It's a good save, but basically what you were saying.
Maybe they're foreshadowing. Maybe they're like, we got to get this out before you crash.
I'm serious.
The Juice, it's a good save, but basically what you meant by that is that doesn't make any sense. They're about big comics.
No, you're a big comic, but the whole point, the dark side of it, is like how they lost it all. Dice Clay, Chris Farley, Roseanne.
Did they lose it
Artie
all?
Lang, yes.
You think maybe they thought they have a crystal ball?
They did not ask you.
I was
to
just
do
afraid because they were like, we want to do about your drug addiction. And I'm like,
Okay,
there's
that's
not much
awesome.
out there. And so I go, I'll just do it. But just don't do one on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, which one do you want to go? The only one I really am close to is Dice. I'll do the Dice one.
Good. I'm glad you did that.
Well, I want to see it. I haven't seen. What is it on?
Hulu.
Hulu. Oh.
Maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they can't make an episode on you. They can't.
I don't know the way you're saying it though. It just hurts me for some
It just sounds like they definitely can make an episode on you the way you're talking about it.
Well, that's what they called you and said they're doing it. Have you seen it?
No, the reason why I'm on Dice is with the negotiation was that don't do one on me.
Yeah, that's good. You're
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
You're smart. That's why they're not. That's why you don't have an episode on.
That's
the
exactly
show.
right.
Yeah.
You knew.
But is it good? It's well done.
It's
I heard.
really good, but yeah, at the end, it's like, and that's what killed him. It's like,
That's how they end every episode.
Yeah.
And that's what killed him.
pretty much.
That's what killed him once again. I think, you know what? But would you let someone do a comedy documentary on you anyway, in general?
Yeah, I think that's like 15 years away though.
Just to have
I
your
have more shit to like, more stories to make.
because right now, but you do you ever want to like write a book
I've been offered that. I have people go, can you do storybook
or have someone else write your book? I mean, for you. That's not me taking a shot. You're definitely not going to write a book.
That's a shot.
Tell me you're going to write your own book right now.
I'll write my own book.
Say you promise and you swear on everything. Swear on your mother's life. You'll
I
write
don't
it.
want to do a book.
Okay, see? Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean
No, because I know you'll never.
That doesn't necessarily
You'll
mean
never write a book.
that doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to fucking write a book. Man.
No, it's not that you can't write it. It's you won't.
I know how to write the English language, though. Can we admit that?
I just said you can.
Oh, thank you.
But you never will, ever.
Yeah.
You'll never write a book your whole life.
But what about if I have a ghostwriter?
That's what he said.
That's exactly what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll have someone else write the book.
But I'll be there in the room.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, give me the draft.
Give you the first draft.
And I'll read it and I'll make notes.
Yeah.
That's kind of writing.
Not at all.
That's not writing?
No.
Oh.
When somebody says I wrote this book and somebody else wrote it, I just think they are not allowed to say they wrote any of it. You didn't write any of it. That's
true.
If you told a joke and it wasn't your joke, I'm like, you told someone else's joke.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't tell your joke. That's not your property to.
Yeah.
It's such a weird line
Yeah.
when people have these big crews of people that write jokes for them and they get all the credit, but they're like, well, I paid you. It's like, I know, but you didn't come up with it.
Let me ask you something about, and this is something I've been thinking about, your past.
Mm.
And I'm talking about stuff, memories from childhood,
Yeah.
high school, whatever the past is. And the way I remember things and I feel and experienced it, is it exactly the way it happened?
No.
Right? There's always something else, like through time, they get exaggerated or you miss detail. Right? Or something. So I just, how can you write a book when that's in play?
Well, this was the whole thing about the James Frey thing. Do you remember the James Frey Million Little Pieces? Do you remember this controversy?
I forget.
It's like one of the best books I've ever read. But Oprah, at one point, like touted it as like, she did like their Oprah book club where it was like she'd get these great books. But then it came out that the story wasn't a true autobiography. There was some fiction to it. And he got ripped online.
Yeah.
Into
ripped.
1 million little pieces.
Fuck yeah, Juice. He got ripped for it to say like his account was falsified and then he had to go like on an apology tour and all this stuff. And it was like, dude, our entertainment is going to be hyperbolized. Every joke you've ever told is not 100% accurate or true. We talked at lunch about when I say my dad, sometimes I'm blending a story from my real dad and sometimes from my stepdad, and I make them one guy because it helps the story.
I have stories that I heard from other people.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Then I'm like, I'm going to incorporate that into my
history. Getting molested by a Down syndrome guy? Was that somebody else's story? No, that was yours.
There's one in particular about the alien guy.
The alien guy.
When I was in an AA meeting, I met a guy.
Oh, yeah.
He took me to the van. That happened to my other friend.
Not to you.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I took on that story, and I've said that. You know what I mean?
That's totally fine. That's a part of entertainment. So that's my problem is when someone's like, that's not the whole truth. It's like, yeah, I'm not a fucking reporter for the news. I'm not.
Yeah.
This is all for fun and entertainment.
I know.
But it gets all foggy. People want it to always be real. Like Ben Harper became a buddy, and I had said, I asked him when we first hung out if he really smoked a lot of pot because his most famous song was "Burn One Down." It was like a college anthem for every frat guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't smoke pot. That was me speaking as if I was one of my closest friends who he's like in my mind is like a pot addict or a pothead. He smokes pot all day, every day, and so he took on this personality of this to write this song. Yet every fan thinks it's Ben.
Yeah.
But Ben doesn't smoke pot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's the beauty. And if you found out that it's true, does that make you hate the song now?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Because you loved the song. It's like you love the joke, you love the story that someone tells. Why does it matter?
I mean, there are factual things like I grew up in San Diego. My parents don't a clothing business.
Your dad beat you with a golf club. All this stuff is real.
Yeah.
But was it a golf club? Or was it something else?
It was something else.
See?
Ping pong paddle.
And to me, that's funnier. And I don't know why you got rid of that one. That one's better.
It was a ping pong paddle.
Ping pong paddle.
Yeah.
Which side? The green or the red? You know you got the red side, didn't you?
The red side, yeah.
Yeah, it's harder.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you got beat with that. Like, do you have a joke like that where you hyperbolize the truth? Or you expand on you stretch what didn't really happen or whatever?
Yeah, I have some stuff about that.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example?
She doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, do it.
No, I used to have a joke about my dad not calling me back. Because that would happen. Sometimes he'd be busy, and but it wasn't like never. So I hyperbolized that in the joke where it was like that song "Cat's Cradle." You know that song, and it's like
Silver Spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would be like, I got home from college and I called my dad. He said he'd call me back, but he never did. It's like something like stupid like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty innocent.
It's innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a part of storytelling and joke writing that I think is so interesting is when you hear something, people do go, is that true?
Yeah.
Is that part true?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know. Do you really want to know? Doesn't that take away some of the fucking fun?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Crazy, yeah.
You kind of wanted to live in this fun
realm.
Yeah, in a vacuum of whatever it is, and then you enjoy it, and then it's done, and it's like, who cares?
Yeah, I also find it weird that, like, you know, at the end of the day, my life isn't that exciting.
Nobody's is.
You know, people think that I have this exciting life.
No, it's awfully
like,
boring.
I woke up, I looked on my news thing on my phone, look at the texts, I drank some coffee, and I just sat there for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do today?
Like, the day is not that fun. I woke up this morning. I went to a fitting.
Yeah.
You know, I ended up getting stoned with Lil Pump and a bunch of his crew. Then I went and had lunch with, like, Snoop, and it was like, it's not even that fun. Because it was a salad.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit if I had a salad with Snoop?
Exactly.
Right? And it's like, it's just nothing is that, it's not that crazy. Like, Michael Shannon and I went bowling this afternoon, but it's like big fucking deal. That's, anybody could do that.
But you know what, your life, you know, I know you're
And then when I was done, I went I took a private jet up to San Francisco to meet Taylor Swift to just like go over her set because she's like, I just want you to hammer it out. But it's like, that's not fun. It's not me doing the set, it's Taylor. You know?
Yeah. But can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
In New York, there is a part of that about you.
What are you talking about?
You go, I'm going to go have dinner with my friend. We're not going to say his name. I go, can I go? And you're like, I guess. So you brought me to this fancy restaurant.
First of all, let's be honest.
We're not going to say it's a friend.
No, but if we're going to be honest, I was very excited you wanted to go. I was like, do you really want to go?
I heard, I guess.
See, this is what we just had talked about. You heard what you want to hear.
I heard like I had to fight for it.
Oh my God, you're such a victim. It's insane.
And I
literally
said, call
said,
your famous friend.
And I said, do you really want to go? Because we can change the reservation. I'd love to have you, but you got to seriously want to go because you made it sound like maybe I'll go to dinner, maybe I won't.
Okay.
So I was like, I'd love to have you.
So I went.
we
Let
went.
me just get to that.
Yeah, okay, fine.
We went to this fancy restaurant, right? And his super famous friend.
We didn't do it. We went and had dinner with the guy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that whole rant that you wanted before, it is similar to your life.
No, that's...
Yeah, because I know certain things about you. You're going to a special, I'm not going to say name, but you're going on a special trip with special, fuck you. You're going on a special trip with special people where you had to call, make arrangements, right? I couldn't go there. You know that. Well, if I wanted to go, could I go?
Only because what we're going to do.
Exactly. My point is that
we're going golfing. You don't golf.
You do things that I don't do.
But you don't golf. If you golf,
it doesn't matter. I'm never invited to anything like it.
Then go to a League of Legends tournaments with famous people. Go to like a fucking...
And now you're making fun of me because I play video games.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's your thing. You make fun of me because I golf. That's my thing.
What I'm saying, guy, hey, you two guys, you do.
Am I right, though? You would go to what your hobby is with your friends.
Let me just say something, all right? Look at me right now. So what I'm basically saying is this, all right? This dude right here, right? He does adventures that are not normal.
That's not true.
No, I'm with you.
Thank you so much.
That's not true.
It's so true. Dude, if I'm not going to say it, but if I told you who was going on this trip with you to fucking some faraway island destination in the woods, right? That's exclusive only, and everybody on there is like, holy fuck, that's like the biggest name I've ever seen. That's you. Go fuck yourself. End of story.
It's because I'm going golfing with people.
see what he's doing?
But I mean, dude, if your hobbies...
Guys, back me up. Can you back me up?
No, if your hobbies included that stuff, like when I went to Steph Curry's thing, that's because Steph Curry plays golf and has a golf tournament.
Right.
So I went because my friend knows him.
Okay.
That's still cool, though.
That's still cool.
It is,
That's
but
a
I'm
part
saying,
of your life.
Yeah, you're belittling.
Not every golfer. My dad played golf for 30 years. He never met Steph Curry.
He was not that good. That's the problem.
All right. My point is that there are cool certain guys like you.
Yeah.
My friend Mike Young was like that too.
He's still alive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Michael Young is still alive. Yeah. But they go on these adventures that I would never go on.
But okay. Let me play devil's advocate. It's because you don't want to go on a lot of these things. You'd rather just chill.
I would literally suck.
Can you help me with that?
Yeah,
No.
I will say when.
Did I go to the dinner in New York?
You did. But if it was in LA, you wouldn't come.
Bobby, I thought Mike invited you into Tobey Maguire's house.
That's right.
You didn't want to go.
That's right, and you didn't want to go.
Yeah,
that was 20 years ago.
What's the difference at the time? You didn't want to go then. You don't want to go now.
I want to go now.
You want to go to Tobe's place?
I'll go anywhere.
You want me to call Tobe?
No, I don't want you to call Tobe. That's not the guy I want. My point is this: is that my life day to day is normal. Yours is not, and let's move on.
Okay, see, this is unfair. This is where you'll disagree.
Yeah.
My life day to day is very normal. Occasionally,
Well,
I
disagree with
occasionally I do
Thank
other
you.
stuff. I do other stuff occasionally.
Yeah, like golf.
Yeah, I like golfing.
Okay.
It's my escape. It's the only thing I have.
Dinners with famous people.
He's my friend.
Okay. That's it. What are we arguing about? You're special.
No, you make it sound like I live this insane fancy
While
life.
I go to A meetings with plumbers.
We flew on 9/11. Did you feel a little weird?
No, I almost posted a video of the plane, and then I put that song "Juicy."
Oh yeah, from Biggie. Yeah,
from Biggie, and there's a line in it where he says he's blowing up
like the World Trade. Oh my God!
Really glad
that wasn't deliberate though. That was totally on accident.
On accident, but I'm really glad I didn't post it.
Well, you did. I thought I saw it.
No, it something got like I almost posted it, but the service went out because we were like taking off, and then it didn't post, and then I was like,
I felt weird.
listening to the song, and I was like, thank God I didn't post it.
Did you feel weird flying on 9/11?
I was excited. I was like,
you hope it was gonna happen to you? Yeah.
Oh well, of course, but
where were you coming back from?
Austin.
Why were you down there?
I went to a football game with my family.
Just this guy, rich kids.
Yes. See. Okay. So see, you can make fun of me for living a life, but like he lives this rich, fancy boy life.
Yeah, but he
gets to jet set at will, wherever he wants, whenever
he never
he
did
wants.
the work.
I know.
That's what sucks.
That's what sucks.
He never did the work. You did the work, so I'm just playing with you.
I love that.
This dude right here,
no work.
He was born.
I'm literally at work right now.
This is not work.